Hello, my French traders. This is Caroline Alizane, a graduate student of the Grok Trade Mentoring Program. It is Thursday, June 2nd of 2011, and we are looking at the QQQ daily chart and a beautiful Doji formation here, a candlestick formation on our chart. I hope you can see it here. It's kind of fading away. It's here in gray, and I'm just pointing at it right here. So you have that little Doji. And what happened here, you see those two trend lines forming a symmetrical triangle. In a symmetrical triangle, we can go both ways. We can head all the way up and break through the area of resistance right here and continue higher, or we could break back to the downside, continuing lower. So we have two different scenarios in here. And we are stuck and actually bouncing off of that area of support right here today, forming that low doji. And what we need to pay really close attention to tomorrow is the high of today, which is at the 57.41 mark. And if we ever break through the high of 57.41 and close above it, we would then have another strong area of resistance on our way up to overcome here to break through, which is the 50-day moving average, which is sitting at the 57.64 mark. And then the next big one would be right here, the 57.90. And then the next one would be right here where you see that big purple trend line coming down, forming that symmetrical triangle. So watch all of those areas of support, of resistance on your way up if we ever break through the high of 57.41 tomorrow. And if we ever do, then that low doji formation would be confirmed and we could head all the way up to that area of resistance right here. And then we could either way break through it and then continue higher, trying to push it all the way back up to that high of 59.34, or we could pull back down to that lower area of support right here, and then we could continue traveling between these two trend lines until we get to the apex of that triangle, and then we could see a big move one way or the other. But if we broke through the low of today, through the low of that low doji, which is at the 56.89 mark, and then close below it, we would have some pretty decent and pretty important areas of support on our way down to break through. The first one would be again the 56.89 mark, which is the low of today, and then the next one down below would be at the 56.65 mark. So watch all of them here very closely tomorrow. And look at the MACD. As you can see, the MACD is still traveling below the zero line. It's still in a bearish territory. So we see that bearish run here on our chart and a confirmation with the MACD traveling, still sitting below the zero line in a bearish territory. And look at the volume. The volume is not very, very high. It's not really impressive. It's still slightly below the average, so it's nothing major or to be concerned about, but we're getting some increase in volume in here, so pay close attention to this as well and look for confirmation. All right, so have a wonderful day, and I'll talk to you again tomorrow.